So our newest project here at Classic Automotive Training School is going to be this 2013 BMW. It's a 535 X-Drive, so that's the four-wheel drive model. It's the twin-turbo 3-liter, 330 horsepower engine. We picked this car up about a month ago. It was advertised as a mechanic's special. And when we went down and kind of looked at it, it was exactly that. The engine has a pretty substantial knock going on, but the rest of the car is pretty clean. I mean, the interior is normal. The odometer shows about 105,000 miles on it right now. But everything around it, I mean, the tires are good. One of the rims has a little bit of damage on it, but the body's nice and straight. It's all pretty sound on the car itself. So under the hood, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, everything's kind of sort of there. The guy that we bought it from had purchased it. He was a dealer. He bought it from a dealer auction, where obviously it was a trade-in, and he really didn't know much about it or do anything with it. So we hooked it up with our trailer and pulled it back down to the shop. Everything looked pretty good when we rolled it in until we kind of lifted the car up. So even though the top half of the car looks pretty good, the underside of the car shows a completely different story. And this is pretty much what deferred maintenance looks like. Even though this car's only 7 years old, the oil slick that you saw on the ground is from literally bringing it in overnight and taking all of the under trays off. And that's how much oil was running out of this thing. I think our cause of failure on this one was an oil leak that was never resolved, and it sounds like the engine was most likely run out of oil. So what we're going to be doing is dropping the entire drive line out of this one. We're going to take the engine, transmission, and transfer case out all in one hit. Go through, we'll disassemble the engine, see what's going on inside. I suspect what we'll find is probably a bad rod bearing that's either spun on the crank or has some other type of failure like that. So on this project, we're hoping that you'll follow us along, and maybe it'll help somebody else out that's in a similar situation. I mean, the car inside is beautiful. It's got all the bells and whistles. And the price that we paid, because it is distressed, was fairly inexpensive. It gives us room to have some money to go ahead and fix this and make for a pretty nice car. We're going to probably break this up into parts, so you'll see how we pull the engine, transmission, transfer case, and then move on to the different disassembly phases and rebuilding phases of this project. So we hope that we can have you participate. I'd love to hear all of your comments, and if you have any suggestions or things that you particularly want to see, that we can spend some time and maybe show you what you're looking for and you enjoy the project. So we hope to see you all soon. Please like and subscribe if you do, and thanks for watching.